Not at all.
Not
no.
at all.
I felt like this was really was a story about human beings, about the four principal characters. It's just that he happens to have such a precise imagination that the world he creates to put us into is amazing. I never really thought of them as horror films. Both of them are love stories, and I played two very different kinds of lovers in those films. My character in Only Lovers Left Alive was an amalgamation of all of the people that Jim and I thought were cool. You know, he's a musician, he's a poet, he's slightly melancholic, he has a sort of brooding intensity. But really he was, for myself and for Jim, he was an artist. An artist who happened to be a vampire. And for Guillermo, Thomas Sharp is a romantic anti-hero. He's someone who presents himself as a true romantic, as the Byronic. He's the Byronic silhouette. He's elegant and charismatic and mysterious, like Rochester and Heathcliff and even Mr. Darcy. But behind that there is a guilt and a shame about the secrets of his past. And then underneath that, Edith, Mia Wasikowska's character, is able to find a vulnerability out of which he discovers a new kind of courage. Very much so. And Guillermo del Toro directed me towards some of the very first Gothic romance novels, The Mysteries of Udolpho by Anne Radcliffe, The Castle of Otranto by Horace Walpole, and then other novels I'd read like Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights. He talked about Edgar Allan Poe, The Fall of the House of Usher. He was constructing an imaginative context, a Gothic context to step inside. I see Loki and Thomas Sharp as very different people. Loki is a character who somehow has a self-awareness about his badness. The thing that distinguishes Loki is his mischief and playfulness, that actually he's somebody who enjoys creating chaos. Thomas Sharp is completely different. He's someone who's actually probably unaware of how chaotic his life is. And I think he's struggling to be free. He's not, there's no mischief in him. There's no, he's actually trapped by the oppressive secrets of his past, by a relatively unhealthy relationship with his sister, and is caught in tension between the past and the future. He wants to be a free man. He wants to be a better man. I'm not sure Loki's interested in being a better man. I hope I can.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see. I want to play. There are things I haven't done. You know, I suppose I believe that as human beings we're all capable of so much. We're capable of being the very best we can be, and we're capable of being the worst we can be. And I like playing with that range. You know, there are things I haven't done. I've never been in a. I'd love to be in a comedy. I'd love to be to be in an action and thriller. You know, I'm essentially just interested in people and life, and I want to do as much of that as I can. He you know, he has this incredible, infectious passion for cinema. And he's also able to do so many different kinds of films. And he's able to make a film like Crimson Peak, and he's also able to make something like Pacific Rim, which I personally loved. It appealed to the 10-year-old boy in me. You know, I felt like I was just in the bath with my toys again. You know, so I would love to work with Guillermo again. I think he's a really good man. He's a great filmmaker, and I'd love to work with him again. Yeah.
Merci.